everybody. My name is Samantha, and welcome to the Men Break podcast by Women of Faith in Action. This is a special episode where we talk everything digital violence in line with the 16 Days of Activism theme. Unite to end digital violence towards women and children. Meet the crew!
Hi, Samantha. Thank you for having us here. Tasha, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
Crew!
Hi, my name is Diane Sydney Bakrera. Welcome to the podcast.
Crew!
Hi, my name is Nandi.
Nandi mwe ni muja Glovo, safe border.
Samantha, so you have called us here. What are we talking about?
First cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. No flaska ne tusokola ne cheers.
Cheers, flaska hiyo mkwano.
Nakulabirawo wa Glovo. What are we talking about? Digital violence.
We should stop digital violence.
Abana banvuma online. Digital violence. But anyway,
I want to just pose a question. What comes in mind when you hear the word digital violence? Samantha, do you have any ideas?
digital violence. I know violence. No, digital. I think it's violence that is caused using technology or like technology tools. What I want to understand, if someone hits you with a phone, is that digital violence or physical violence? Like to get a phone and throw it at you.
It's both, because they're using a digital device to physically
Assault.
Yeah.
Okay, then with that understanding, digital violence, I think, is any form of violence that is perpetrated using digital tools or digital platforms, like violence on social media. Yeah.
Okay, so like the way I've said, I think we can dig more into digital violence when we look in the aspect of the 16 days of activism. So we have heard of different examples. We have heard of doxing. Some people's nudes have been thrown out there.
Revenge porn.
Yes. So I want us to dig into that. There are different types of, digital violence. Didi, if I may ask, what comes in mind when you hear the different forms of digital violence? What first comes in mind, and so that people get to understand it better?
For me, it's more of bullying me. I'm giving this as a live example because I have been bullying. So for me, one of them is cyberbullying.
I want to say something about bullying. In 2022, I'm sorry I'm taking you so back. I had not put on jeans in a long time. But then I was at my fattest in 2022. And I had not so one day I found a pair of jeans and I was so excited. I put it on. I was going to perform at Mappy. Mappy was making 20 years. So they hired me to do some poetry. I was excited. I was so happy. I take a picture. I post it on X.
Tell us, what happened?
You people, they abused me.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even know. Like, I've been abused in my life. Someone even removed my head, put himself in his head because I was wearing a yellow shirt. The depression, I was offline for 3 days. I switched off my phone. I even fear, to just, and I was very excited. I remember it was such an important moment because I haven't put on jeans in a really long time, and I just shared with the world, and I performed at Mappy, and life was going on really well. I was excited.
No, we are laughing about this, but actually,
are you coming or you're going?
Oh my God.
Yes. When you talk about online harassment,
No, it also reminds me of because the digital also plays part in the other. It contributes because I remember the article that I had done with Daily Mail, and the famous tabloid in Uganda picked my story and changed the narrative and then added its own, where they were saying as out and happy that I've recruited 100 celebrity women, so that obviously for me is a contribution of what cyberbullying is, but also
defamation as well.
Defamation, harassment, because after that Hello was publishing papers every day, yet they used to publish once a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
There-
getting back to Samantha's example, it puts in us a sense of insecurity. I personally fear to post some of the things I would have loved to put out there because you don't know what someone will say about your body. You might be at your best feeling in your body, you know, you're happy and all that, and then somebody says only one thing and kaboom! Oh
Hands
my
you
God,
down.
your mental health goes all the way down.
Yeah.
So I understand when you say how it's tough on social media when it comes to maybe posting yourself and your best version of yourself. And then when I relate to your story, you be out there doing your work thinking you're going to put out the most, and guess what? Someone will use your work, you know, to tarnish your name, make it seem like you're doing nothing, and they change the narrative. Yeah. So you wanted to add on something?
Yeah, there is something that I wanted to talk about stalking, because in many cases we always post. If I come here, I always love to post where I am. So when people see where you are, they can easily get to know where you stay, and then, you know, they can do anything that they feel they want to in the name of either you're recruiting or something related to that. So that's another form.
We wanted to say something about doxing. And for a while, I used to hear that thing, and it was it sounded fancy. I didn't know what it was.
The word, eh?
So I learned. So on social media, I use size young, which is I put in everything else. So doxing me would be somebody coming and writing under that same size young. Her name is Samantha, then maybe plus my second name. She lives here. She went to school here. This is where she works at Women of Faith. This is what she does there. So that is like, because it could be public information, but I've not put it out myself. Because I don't think any of us private life, if they Google it, they would find. But you have like I've deliberately, I know my name is Samantha. Me, I'm using size young. Where are you coming from? To start to say, my name is Samantha.
Seriously.
That is doxing. And usually it's ill-intended.
And it puts your security.
Another one, and actually people are doxing without even knowing, is on TikTok Live.
Oh yeah.
Someone will start a TikTok Live. I used to think Twitter was the most harmful platform, but wait, TikTok
is dangerous.
you can run mad.
Yeah.
People come on, you first yourself you're on a live, and then they say, oh, there's this girl who attended Baby Shiba's concert. Hey, that one is Natume Flavia. She lives in Masakako. She lives in Mastowa. She goes to this school. Her boyfriend is called Moses. Your whole life is out there before you even know anything.
That reminds me of Sengasidi, where she gets everyone's information from, and you wonder where does she get it from.
Yeah.
So it's like the people who are on social media give her every information. She needs, to put us out there. So, and this puts a stroll on our lives. It brings in an insecurity risk, and also your privacy is being, at risk. So doxing is actually happening everywhere, like the way I've said. Even when you think people don't know much about you, guess what? They know where Samantha stays.
No, there was a live that was happening. Remember that there's a couple that did a TikTok live sometime. I remember I attacked them on the live. You remember people broke into their house on the live?
No.
Yes, that somebody had put on the comments. They put
my God.
it was a
What?
Wallawa couple. And you know what Wallawa is? It was a Wallawa couple that are online, but before we know it, the door is opening. This one is I know the phone has started. You know when people start fighting, the phone starts boom, 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 before you know the life had ended. Yes.
That's so bad.
Oh my God. So there is a lot
Scary.
out there when it comes to digital violence. And we just have to take a minute or two to breathe and ask ourselves, are we the perpetrators or the victims? Do you realize that sometimes we are actually the perpetrators?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't like this question.
It's a way.
No, I think may I look at it in this angle where you just simple exchange with somebody who sort of triggers you in a way, but what you respond, what you tell them could violate them in one way. But because either maybe they're your subordinate or they're your friend, because you want to keep the peace, you sort of divert from that. But you're right, we are perpetrators in one or another.
Yeah.
I think one of the simplest ways that we perpetrate, we don't even know, is how we are all here. and we've been taking pictures, right?
Yes.
But has anybody like to ask? Because I've seen people posted myself.
Yeah.
But imagine if I had to post all of us, I sort of perpetrated some violence.
Some
Okay,
violence,
not perpetrated, but I've facilitated a sort of violence toward you. Because if the wrong people, maybe people don't know you're hanging out with me or whatever, and then maybe they say if this one and this one and this one. If 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah,
I know what kind of meeting this is.
So,
By association, and come by, you could easily post your river in peace without putting anyone's life. So sometimes maybe I don't think facilitate, but perpetrate maybe would be, but facilitate
yeah.
the violence towards people.
No, but even this whole wanting to gossip or share some information, screenshot
And
message
Oh
in
my
a certain
God.
group and then
Oh
you
my
share.
God.
View once. That is also a violation. Yeah.
And those viewers, personally, when you send me a view once, I just get a second phone before. Jokes.
They keep telling us, oh, you're safe.
I'm joking.
God.
But I'm just giving you
The possibilities.
the
of
possibilities of how people can actually go into your privacy, and you think you're doing it view once and someone is ready. People have 2 phones, they don't even have to wait, and I don't trust the view once thing, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then also there is another setting. Even if after saying the view once, you can go to, I don't know, people who are so much into IT know how to go there, and then you
there's
recover
ways of
all.
there's ways of retrieving. Even
all
this
the
thing of someone sending you a message and they delete it, you can still see what they sent.
I thought to our WhatsApp GB to our
No, JBD.
Yeah, that is so bad.
But also, even this phone recording. You're having a conversation, someone's private,
Oh yeah.
and then
They
a person
record.
records.
Oh yeah. That I'll give an example too. So
They
there
start
were
recording.
as you are all discussing Tasha,
You are being
the
recorded.
birthday is sending live information. Kutum,
Oh my God.
kutum. Yo, before we knew it, Tasha arrived.
Where?
Hey, my friend arrived
What?
and had evidence. So then they said this and this about me. Somebody said this and this about me. This said this and this about. Explain yourself. But remember, it's a whole group. You don't even know who has given Tasha the info.
Exactly.
Yo,
Yeah.
so recording.
Yeah.
Samantha, why are you thinking twice?
No, it's just interesting. I'm sure, I don't know. I'm torn between that's a good thing and a bad thing.
I
So
think
I'm
it's a
torn
very
because
bad thing.
I'm
a bad
bordering
thing.
to good thing because no,
It's a bad thing because
say it to my chest. If I say it, if
No.
you should be comfortable with me coming and asking you to say it to me again. Tasha has good friends.
it's one of facilitating violence.
So
actually.
I
They
will
just let it go.
I will share my
Slide.
experience. There's this person. We've seen them cause a lot of harm because of sharing stuff and then denying. So I took it upon myself to make it a habit
Yeah.
for this particular person. Every time they make straight calls, I record. It's for me. I feel it's a protection thing for myself. In case this person says
I was with
I was with so and so, they said this, and yet I wasn't even there. I have my
You have
evidence.
receipts.
Yeah. But then again, the law that came out around Communication
Misuse
Act,
Act.
I cut. Why? Because bring the receipt, person could use that law against me.
exactly.
So
That's their knowledge.
yeah.
I hear you.
But you know that
That's a tough conversation.
So like you
right
said,
there.
Very
like you
tough.
said, good
it's a
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah.
I don't feel it's a good thing. The fact that I hate violence, I always love leaving things at that. Honestly speaking.
Yeah, but you see, there's also that mental violence. If you leave it at that, how are you feeling?
I always love seeing my mental health happy and up there.
All
So-
of us.
So I don't like tangling myself into things that are going to make me get disturbed.
So this is me. I used to be like that.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, ekintu kyoleka nga toyogeddeeko kisigala munda ne kivunda, bwe kifulumira kiba kivunze.
Yeah.
So how how you bring out the issue at that point when it has just hit you comes out different when it stays within you for a while. You might say, oh, I have my guard in check and whatever, but I've had scenarios where I've exploded and it was not necessary. But had I dealt with it then we wouldn't get to that point. So again, like Samantha said, in between. Good thing, bad thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's just us figuring out how
to
we can handle, how we can confront without pushing certain limits that we shouldn't. Yeah.
Sure.
I found out recently that, okay, no, it has always been, I've known that's a bad thing, but people don't look at it as digital violence. I don't know why. But sending unsolicited images of yourself to people, regardless how nice you think you look, is actually violence and sexual harassment that is online. We have a particular country in this world. Everybody, if you're on Facebook 2000, 2000, hello, how are you? There's that race that unsolicited. Is it a country? It's a country. It's a country. Just be there minding your business. Some of us don't even have a privacy screen guard. You open a message.
And the welcome is
that.
Chakulina, how are you? No, it's safe. Everybody will know it from here.
No, it has actually even gone now to TikTok.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It has actually gone. Oh yeah. Also, that reminds me of the current situations that are going on. As somebody goes to TikTok, lose you out of your comfort zone. You think this is a good person, and their intentions are actually ill. You go out with the person, or they tell you, you find me here, blah 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 blah, and you reach the place, and yet probably they just want to beat you up, or because of yeah. So
yeah, me name names Maurice.
Way back, I used to tell my fellow community members that, you guys, you know what? You shouldn't visit or you shouldn't get hosted by someone you don't know. From that time, 2019, up to now, I've never visited anyone. You rather come to my place or we meet in a private place.
Ideally,
in a public place. Meeting you at your place, what if there are
It's
cameras?
a problem.
I can never do that. And whenever I see things of people being killed because they were called to meet someone you don't know, I can never do that. Trust me not. Never.
I think it's a thing around our personal security plans.
Exactly.
Do we revamp them? Do we choke on them all the time? Because to be honest, we are human beings. We forget. Not that we forget, but we become lax, especially when we see, things a bit calm and whatever. We're like, you know what, it's okay, it's Samantha, let me go visit. Yeah. It's okay. But you're not looking at the route to Samantha's place. Is it safe? The means you're using, are they safe? So I always tell people to go back and check. It doesn't matter, even if everything is in check, you don't need to wait for violation to happen for you to check your security plan.
Exactly.
And for me, I think that's what breaks my heart, especially when we go to digital violence against women in all their diversities and children, because men don't have to worry about this bullshit.
Exactly.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, why are we the ones? Why does it look like a punishment? I'm trying to find love, but now I have to be.
You spoke about the whole, where is it okay? Like, for me, I feel, even X, when you look at X, you remember how you were talking of Ophelia's group?
Yeah, the feminazis.
Yes. But you notice that lately, women have kind of gone down a bit in participating, because I realized, I think it was yesterday when I was on X, and I said someone just posted her pic. And the bashing kept coming from the male groups, like those names you see, and this is a Jama. And the opinions were so demeaning. And I'm like, what is wrong with her posting her own pic? If she wants to show some leg, it's okay. For you want to be in your boxer and you take off your shirt and
no one cares.
Yeah, and no one cares.
But when I went clicking every account and seeing that face, I'm like, even you who look like God submitted at 59 years are abusing me.
And that is a good strategy, because that's what goes on TikTok. That's what pressure does. use them, they go and first scan, then they click. Time for them to rebuttal, they put your face and they're like, okay, so you who's abusing me, have you taken a look?
I can lose the weight. What can you do about your face?
Surely.
It's a good strategy, but we're fighting.
Violent.
You have to be strategic again.
Strategic.
If you have friends like that, strategy of the failures was a good one. They all come climbing. And we used to do it back in the day, but I don't know what happened.
I can speak to that a bit. So when you're looking at the perpetrators of digital violence, we also need to talk about big tech.
Yeah.
Big tech, which is the people that have made this.
Yeah.
Talk about Meta. The algorithm is not built for us. Technology, Komsana says, Sunshine, empire is technology and empire was not built for us. There are some, technology is empire and empire is not built for us. And those small wins we see. You, for example, can post on your page. Post yourself dancing. Go viral.
Oh.
You start posting. The price of tampons, 2 views.
No one will even
1
look
like
at
and
it.
it's from Elon
Right?
Musk himself, reminding that. So the algorithm in itself is one of the perpetrators of digital violence. Because first of all, the algorithm already struggles to push black people content.
Yeah.
Away from black people, then women content. Now, those of us who are added layers of, you add on black, you add on women, you add on a million other things that you are. The algorithm is not built for you. It will not push your content. And one of the things that we have seen is why even online advocacy is really, 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 really hard.
Yeah.
For example, 16 days of activism, this hashtag is strong, but we are posting. How many views are we getting?
Surely.
It's a UN hashtag. But you post, for example, if we involve ourselves in this canary drama and we just post what has been happening.
By the way.
It's because the algorithm is not set up to help us. It's not built for us.
Because everyone has jumped on it and you see 857 comments. You're like, okay.
But I've also come to
Even
realize
capital
that human beings, we love drama and
A
violence.
lot.
Yeah.
So we just fuel it. Even when you know that somebody is actually going through it, somebody's mental health is going down, they're actually being violated about, people will not mind. For them, what they want to know, what next? So how has Nandi clapped back on that? You get? So it's just, we just continuously fuel the violence over and over until we realize,
Imagine the whole radio, like Capital FM used it the next day to advertise. They put that picture and then Capital posted, how is your morning? Capital FM, go and check. Imagine.
No, but also, to be honest, I think we've lost over humanity. Because even people who we see as the moral guides, the religious folk and whatever, these are things they should be talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or addressing, and put their foot down and say, you know what, this is not cool. This is, we condemn these types of acts, but they're quiet. And then where their voices should be mute is where they're making noise.
Nice.
So yeah.
So that means we should engage them. We should engage them.
You talked about something that was strong on before you started rolling. That was the digital divide. And how people that have faced that issue have actually been like victims. For example, I can go to my village, find a beautiful girl, take her picture, use her name. She doesn't know. It's a digital divide.
Of course.
I start my own. It's like these people do work around communities that organize. Sometimes the intent. You've done a meeting point the island. You've taken all their videos, all their pictures. They're online, but they don't know because they don't have access to technology. They don't have. So just they are bowling. Another issue with digital divide. Did you know that the quality and type of phone you use pushes what kind of content can be pushed? No, seriously, no.
True.
Algorithm.
True.
The type of phone you have is the content they'll give you.
Yeah.
Even the quality of videos that you have is the content that they'll also now start giving you. Is why some of that, and so it goes back to further layers of discrimination. Because you're not pushing maybe feminist content to me because of the quality of videos that I produce. My videos are not the same as maybe. An example is not going to
Leave it.
But recently, that very chaotic text. But another digital violence thing we don't talk about. A friend of mine was dating someone, and they were in love. Of course, if you're dating, you're in love.
Yeah.
So,
Not really.
Not all.
guys, if you're listening, Vamos, you should be telling me laugh. And then they needed to pay for something. They were doing IELTS, those English exams. So I needed to pay for their money. So my friend gave the partner a card. But we were seated together. Chiro, Apple, you've subscribed to.
Oh my
Chiro,
God.
you've paid. Shane, Chiro. Like the emails were coming. Como. Meanwhile, of all the emails, IELTS,
But that's abuse.
yes, and it was financial abuse, but digitally. Like this person just, even things they didn't need. Why should you be paying for games on Apple?
Seriously.
It was punishment, really. In that, like, the emails just kept coming. You've paid for Apple Music. You've paid for this. You've done for this. And they're like,
What's going on?
Yeah, so most of these drive into, like, they're interlinked. One facilitates another,
true.
the other contributes. Because now, you send me a picture of myself when I'm naked or doing my thing. Why wouldn't I get mad and come for you?
Seriously.
And that's where most people actually forget that sometimes it stems from digital violence. Many times even before physical, it is digital. Even when you hear someone calling you nja kukuba gwe saga kumanyira, it might be something small, nja kukuba, but literally they're planning to beat you up. Yeah. So it's just it just moves from one level to another.
yeah, it's like even me checking my partner's phone. That is digital violence. But I'm going to beat you after. Physical violence. It's physical violence.
Just like I've thought of something. Way back we went to field. We were doing some HTS, HIV testing services, so we could take photos of people. After that, then we go back to office. So we posted these photos on social media, not knowing that most of these people, yes, we understand that there's this digital divide, but then someone went and told this other colleague of theirs, they have posted you on social media, go and ask them for money. So this
They
person
didn't consent.
came, exactly, they didn't consent. This person came, asked for 15 million. Yes. Without fail. So we started negotiating, we did that. The man was like, we're going to sue you, or we're going to break your office. They broke the office.
Oh wow.
So it was from the digital bit of it to the now
the
physical. Yeah, which was really, really sad.
And you say at the end of the day you are losing a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, because equipments are destroyed or stolen.
Exactly.
People's
Information,
privacy is being, the information is stolen.
Even mental health.
Mental health
Imagine
is,
knowing someone's coming to ruin your office
anytime.
soon.
Anytime. You have to attend now relocate, which needs more money.
Exactly.
Attend now you need to do oh my God.
So it was so bad.
Psychosocial support of the staff, the members who have
Eh.
been there. It's a lot.
So this brings us
one drives
to
into the another.
one thing we usually leave out when it comes to digital violence: hate speech.
Hate speech. Yeah.
Hate speech. Anything small, even if you're making sense, somebody says, no wonder you are.
I know.
They always relate you back to
Exactly.
how you identify,
You're a woman.
who you are. You are a woman. Women aren't supposed to be doing this. You should be doing better. As a leader, you're supposed to be better. I am a human being before all that.
Those pictures of effeminate men, then someone comments, men used to go to war.
Right? Like you're actually...
Yeah.
So it's all hate speech simply because of certain, characteristics, so stereotypes and myths and misconceptions.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it's going to do to this person. Yeah? And somebody always brings back the last thing you least expect. Like Dee was explaining. Someone uses the information they got, to create just a whole bubble of hate around you. And then abamu bamanyi n'okuyita, how do they call it? Django a gem following of some sort. Please come help me attack Tasha. So hate speech is actually big because it goes beyond the person. It can even go to the organization, to the families. You find that mama bamuyingiza mu bintu byotasuubira. Right? Yeah. You can imagine that one. Yeah. bayingizaamu a child, even a child who is innocent doesn't even know what's going on. Nosanga omwana bali muvuma nga n'omwana gwe bavuma ne figa tabitegeera tamanyi naye even what it means. So hate speech goes way beyond all possibilities, and it all stems from digital. And omuntu akiraba ku social media ne oba otambula bibyo oyo gwe bagamba mbuki you get everyone is sorry Samantha, I'm going to use this. So I think one of the people who were trolling on social media, there's a time I posted a picture with you and they were like, Sokoleke, oh no, see I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so why are you telling me this? But how are you friends? What do you mean, how are we friends? The best I did is block, delete.
Exactly.
Because I know this person as well attacking someone else. It's okay to manage Samantha go alaba social media. And you're bringing your opinions from social media and you want to give them to me because you have seen me with Samantha in a picture or together. So what is that? Ati byebyo kati baba osanga ng'akubye screenshot nga naye akizizaayo ku social media n'atabula kajiko n'atabula.
Yeah, because I did it last year. She posted my picture. Then somebody took a screenshot and also posted it on themselves. She was also one of those. Her caption was, "Baba, need to come and wale," something like that. Yeah.
So
and so the lady that was selling me clothes also now took a screenshot, reposted and said abusing her. I remember we're doing some work in Kampala. The people who are with created a WhatsApp group, added the babe, abused her and then left.
I left her in the group. Oh dear.
Thingy then created the group. Now I got up. She was asking, who wants to be this and this happens? No matter what? Add me. I did abused the person. Then they left them in the group alone. We've said so many scary things, digital internet. Personally, me from this conversation, I made bury my phone in the sand and go back to sending letters and pigeons. But we also can't live without the internet.
True.
Exactly.
So what is the way forward?
So for me, what I think is, like I said in the start, let's first engage all stakeholders. Because yes, we might engage ourselves as people who use it, leaving out the other perpetrators, leaving out the other influencers, leaving out the people who can really support in educating and sensitizing. So I'm thinking we should engage religious leaders, engage political leaders, and engage also the other communities so that they can know that if you're doing this, these are the repercussions of what is going to happen after man. Yeah.
I need to check it still. For me again, I always tell people we do trainings, we have all these conversations, we have awareness campaigns, but do we have a follow-up mechanism? Because as human beings, there's things we know, there's things we need to relearn, there's things we need to unlearn, but what is the practice? So for me, I think we just need to come up with a follow-up mechanism that will sort of tap into where people are, and those who are perpetrating, are they aware? But also, if they're aware, how are we helping them unpack that, that contribution they have to this violence?
Well, your question is quite interesting. I think for me, I would focus on one or two things. Number one is advocate for safe spaces. Here, let's build a community which is safe for each other. Let's be a sister's keeper, a brother's keeper. Let's try to look out for each other. In case something is going wrong on the digital platform, reach out to the person and ask them how they are doing, because we might focus on online and yet their mental wellness is actually going down the drain. So can we be the safe space for those people? Then the other thing is, as different organizations, let's focus in advocacy for safe online, activism and safe line, information. For instance, are we training the people we work with how to surf the internet safely? Are we giving out these new forms of digital violence that keep coming up, the information? Are we sharing it? Are we having funds to support maybe the staff, put VPNs on their laptops, on their phone, put the all those safe, other you say signal is no longer safe.
It is. It is. I'm just saying.
Okay, let's improve our messaging, platforms, and let's save our information we are giving out there. Let's talk to our members. Let's talk to our community that whatever you're posting is going to cause more issues for you. So at the end of the day, we know we need the internet. We're not going to go away from it, and every time something new keeps on coming up and new ways of violating also keep coming up. So it's important we keep everyone updated and encourage them to, be safe online. Yeah.
I think I've said it all, Tasha. Yeah, but maybe what I would add is let us recognize that digital violence does exist.
Yes,
because I think one of the steps to protecting ourselves, we feel like we can hide behind a screen. But I've seen people committing suicide because of digital violence. There's that person we didn't get to talk about advanced mental health. That kid who committed suicide when ChatGPT told them to, we didn't deep fakes. We've seen those videos of Muhozi in a skirt and what, but there's those things that are more serious, like someone who does a video like it's you who was there. So once we recognize that digital violence is a thing, I feel like people will be more precautious, treat it like anything that can happen on the online. Another thing, everybody who uses Snapchat, go to For My Eyes Only and delete everything that is there. It is not safe. I learned it recently from that For My Eyes Only part. They are not. It's not for your eyes only. The eyes are many. Thank you, so guys. It's been amazing. We have. You need to add.
Yeah. There is something that I wanted to. There is something that I wanted to add, basically on partnership, the private-public partnership, where we see that we have companies like Meta, companies like TikTok and all that. Maybe we can advocate to see that at least they work with our different governments to see if they are to put laws that stop posting or publishing nudes on social media, so that we can avoid violence.
Oh yeah, true. Uganda was voted third country in the world with the most harmful TikToks. You saw it this month.
Yeah,
TikTok voted as the third. I think I blame acid and pressure. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody that has really tuned in and listened to us. I hope you've learned something. I know that I've learned so much from this conversation, and I hope that back home you've learned something. Follow, like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what we cannot exhaust, digital violence in this conversation. But while we end these 16 days, talk to us, reach out to us.
Stop digital violence.